So I think that you two have come now. So you are doing a great job. I will continue to support for as long as it's possible.
Obi, now me person will call upon you. Once I will know, more than pa Sisan and Pempen, so you do know. Why so Kukumutia is in San Honya den, Amopo. A dream may say, Gana baby, P.T. Ekosiisen, and he will be so at us here.
Asempa FM.
Your Excellency, Akwaba, na Otten.
Hey, Obi, Yamina Dumiahui.
Bibia
Boko, me chete fupa. Na mabahan me who de Zamasasa, Wabrabo. Sande. Obi and the minimum secretary crowd this year. Oh yeah, nationally the level baby will do royal. So wow, that's great. It's great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
You see, that has always been my philosophy. We hasn't there happen, you know.
Yeah.
As the trees grow, others come up.
Yeah.
It's painful work. I also say that's it. It's really a pleasure to be before you at Asempa. And this is the first time Samara me play Asempa FM.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay. Now what you makasasa. Me basha se wada networks. But network mu ya santwa ya Asempa FM. Network mu asanteng ni Ekosiisen.
Ekosiisen.
Network mu ya bonra Ekosiisen. Ena network ya ye kan wasem. Emu na yiri Ekosiisen. Ena network mu ochinyene Ekosiisen. Ena network mu gamanche Ekosiisen. Ena network mu awula efi ho Ekosiisen. Na network mu togbi Ekosiisen. Timaka ha wie dia na watwi dia. Bembra ko na born na nyom wose mewie magruzo. Samuel Awuku Medasi Obi.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Seku Nkrumah. Good morning, Mr. Seku Nkrumah.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you on air?
I'm listening to you.
We have some communicate, use some communicate concerning you are against anybody who is try to subject your father in line with the Dr. Kofi Abu-Fabusia. Your take on that?
I don't understand what you are saying.
Hello?
I don't understand what you are saying, so please try and explain it properly.
What I mean is, I understand yesterday we make some pronouncement at SYZ FM concerning that Dr. Kofi Abu-Fabusia wasn't a visionary person. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
We want you to tell us more about Dr. Kofi Abu-Fabusia. The vision.
I'm not too sure I understand what your question is, but if you are asking about what I said on Radio XYZ
and concerning Dr. Kofi Abu-Fabusia,
it was simply a comment on
the comment you made. The comment you made concerning Dr. Kofi Abu-Fabusia,
that he was a visionary, and so on. And I'm saying that I don't see how Dr. Buzia or Professor Buzia can be visionary when he stood against the vision of our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Dr. Buzia took over the leadership of the UP after J.D. Dankwa.
Okay. But again, if someone may ask,
he had a vision of African unity, bringing Africans together so that our resources, we can all work to Western or foreign interests that people like Dr. Buzia, which is totally unacceptable. It was during his time that other African nationals were sent away from Ghana, which again is unacceptable and not in the spirit, an African spirit that Nkrumah introduced in Ghana and Africa. So on many
Mr. Seku Nkrumah,
I think he cannot be described as man of vision.
We thank you.
Anytime I feel lonely, feeling sad, only one station makes me happy. When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. 94.7.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
.7 Asempa FM Sony. Emergency Subio Ekosiisen Jumediano Air Bremo. It's a Friday afternoon, the 2nd day of July 2021. Some 22 minutes after 2. Asempa FM Sony Medidio Saibonsu from Yobi. If you say me copy say non fa ebebo. Usually that's the time we close this show. But there are some games in the ongoing Euro 2020 tournament. Na enam games ninti and yebe pontem kakra. What it means is by 3:30 p.m. I will see a sign off now in sports team no take over quarterfinals no shase nyame adomo enne. And we have two very interesting games today. Live commentary Ebebaso Asempa 94.7 FM, the headquarters of Ghana Sport. Inti at 4 p.m. Switzerland and Spain was St. Petersburg in Russia. That's 2nd July. And at 4 p.m. Switzerland versus Spain. 7 p.m. and so Belgium and Italy Munich, the capital of Germany. Inti 4 p.m. Switzerland, Spain. 7 p.m. Belgium, Italy. Live commentary. Asempa 94.7 FM. And then tomorrow, that's July 3rd, in Baku, Czech Republic, and Denmark, 4 p.m. Now, and you miss 7 p.m. Ochna, Ukraine, and England, and so in the other quarterfinal game. In the live commentary, 3:30. Now, you're signing off from a sports team, I take you over. But from now till 3:30, we have a lot for you. Nioma Bebrina SCC and Yebusa Ekosiisen from a Jura right down to Accra. In some Bebrina Akoso Yebeko Kumase and Yebeko Ejura na Yaban Kraiha and the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and the National Chief Imam and some other government officials Eko Ejura. Now we'll tell you what we know. Nioma Koso Ewo and Yebeka Nina Edi Atremo. Yewia police for us was atro Ediama NDC. Wobeka enra mekai 2 letters emamo. Bako na eye police for response to an earlier letter NDC youth wing Edikokoma police. In the police for responde. And NDC national youth leader essentially throw another letter Ekoma police. And there is another letter from the police back to the NDC. nsɛmɛ na ɛwom mekan ɛde ne nyinaa ama mo. Very, very interesting response from the Ghana Police Service. You might want to listen to that particular report. And the Ghana Health Service and so edit statement about said this new variant of COVID-19, your friend the Delta variant, it be a rat Ghana. A banner saying mekan statement no at the amamona asheye na you so bon ho de no ye nyina ye asheye. Very, very important. We would go to the Parliament of Ghana and the Defense Minister was in Parliament. Mobekaya Enra video be echo viral on social media. Soja phobia na tiegu wa mountain so ebunko for story ayete ye ene say na eye soja ni ba ko phone na ayira. Yenim say no story no say to say ye Defense Minister the Honorable Dominic Nitiwo ebedin come exclusive interview ene ewie ewe Ekosiisen dwumadie eso na yehu anamo a ministry nso etu e de fa sansem e course so ewo wa no already enim say military top brass na kwakopiem wo wa nsem na akoso ho will tell you the details. But me kwa homa no so spokesperson to the vice president or say technical assistant advisor to the vice president Dr. Gideon Boakon ewa homa no so doc akwa bana pom to say Nyame adom kasa no wo fam nti wo be mo ano so kakra amayen mafia dwera na moda so wo ho
yeah just see America so feel na ye ma be fia.
Okay, and if from time amuko drew up to this time no nioma be na akoso eden na mukoye airport
basically when inside ade see dwera na no na ade amom tikakra nti ama ban mu pani for two na mo bebre and amampani abedi achi asisi amampani eti na achi o hwe achi amampani and national chief imam and Yura Kandapa, National Security Minister, and the Ashanti Regional Chief Imam, and so a Bedra. Now, but I need to understand, I was here for Asempa by Atomo, the kind of drama in Ghana, Asematomo. I just been more enthusiastic for a maybe a prepare. My penny the tree and the chief imam and the national security minister. So yes, the bar nine on my back. And the Busia bedin kita on now the 7 yakos many shedding some at the amount. Now only say any other brains so I send you to one. Now I'm here and come before. To know who be here. My penny the tree so ya cramoni na national chief imam so on. Omo ahuni pebin so. Akasa no necessary omone ebusia for hanyina so eba na ebeye amamra e wo tedi kan ye call eye adra hene efi ye ne nanom ekodin kita ho eye ba ma osai should out to some no ekodin kita ho adra ahine ahimfie ye ne nanom edin kita ho wie no amampani ebedi achire na nantese to na adra hene so too. And the for penny ma audio ma penny on Asempa FM. My call in the Abema Kaka. It kind of film on the Busia for and the enemy no cancel for few months. You call Bia Busia and the Busiano, I couldn't get a home our shed. And I feel so one more. I said me by and I'm so a ma or more prepare so one penny a tree and in penny for a call my Busia for. Questions and normal esikro. You know, and so a fiada, a brass on, as I said, Omokoye Juma, Bible, and Cramo Diamond. Omoko, sorry, the chief mom, a cobom pie, and the ma one more, my sure monka, and your months were cast at the other assassination of mining. To your free mosque in Afrina, Yababi drew, baby. Yes, I, Babe, Simo, Yabanka.
Ma menka mo amutie yen se me ne Dr. Gideon Boakon edi nkomo okasa ema vice president se open videos of Ghana Air Force helicopter the vice president chief imam national security minister ni mpanyifo kan ko ejura ye wo videos ni nyina e show e wo yɛn social media page mekyerɛ Asempa 94.7 FM on Facebook oba wobɛhu videos ne nyinaa bi vice president ekura chief imam nsɛm ɔmo si free helicopter nim airco any ade some really memorable shots there into oba wobɛhu ne nyinaa bi but doc mo kɔ abusua fie no na reaction it is saying from family no.
Oh, so when you say sabe abusia this year after and after be who I can there. I had any moment of sorrow and sabe I was them and so now as I am on who say asemi buy you know a penny for to 2 star and a moy and can cancel who man penny be the china kasa wa and the chief imam title and so now I pay I have some there now so now ma more at the tree pa mama come so at moya among says you so young could know that now account 19 so an account so the omo say my penny be the tree and they are buying the chief imam at trade and the our trade there utin who say now it be almost super not yeah but I will hold it there so over Jira has to see a higher
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
That be to be any her own class of the class. So, Mama can be a Juma Sanya.
Okay, and family ni make key specific demand to be.
It's a Hawaii see and it's here. My Saddam the key in the demand. Fine. It's at the morning saying, and it's a more about female. More and now more to matter to rent and so I find the share political production now in this
some have called for compensation be for the bereaved families no any are they is it some yeah oh a year too okay okay no problem. Enti my yemfa NC maybe mo ba be dun kran a ye besia di nkomo bio. Why? My yemfa NC. That's say. And Dr. Gideon Boakon and yene no edi nkomo no kasa ema Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and yene di nkomo live from Ejora and the akwaso ewo videos no of the visit any bibia Oba Asempa 94.7 FM on Facebook. Ubehu videos ni nyina bi na wahwe sade nioma esi eko ewo ho until you get to appreciate what went on in that Ashanti regional town. Obi Edi Abase Obi the capital of Germany is Berlin and not Munich. I hear you. Berlin, okay. Munich ehona Bayern Munich ewo enti I should think the stadium and the match and we're so on here Bayern Munich for stadium Bayern München into Berlin and yet Germany for na udu Germany Sankofa Radio Stuttgart omofa Ekosiisen Jumedie live and a host of other radio stations more US of A so Golden Radio Worcester Hope for Life Radio Virginia UK Abawa Radio Amansan Radio Golden Beat Radio yewo Naspa Radio and you know, some other radio stations that were UK Omonso FIA Ghana had over a dozen radio stations from Tamale to BBNA. Good afternoon to all of you and welcome. Try your WhatsApp line and so any 0548 955 947 0548 955 947. And as my main time was say the update bebremo on the Ekosiisen impact project. Edema a 13-year-old boy car a born no man and 9 nyina ye twa ne 9 back so aka ne that there Ashim. This is an athlete, a footballer, a drummer for his church and or athlete in so edema the school. Terrible news. But you started the 2 many mamon somo boy. Our dream is to put up a 2-bedroom apartment for ne mama and in num and there was some update at the mamo relative to that particular project. And Monshan and so and my set Kwame Boateng will join us. Now, Yedisa and Komono. But I'm the Defense Minister of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Dominic Niti Wulabeka Yensa. Honorable Akwaba na pom to saying. Hello. Okay, on around the voice no more. Minim say line no say your voice no, but emun shada anya kra. But o tell me nka de.
Mpacho yem say
Super.
line. But me
Super.
see me share Ghana phone nyina, me share otie phone nyina na.
Etie phone so agye so. Ye da se pass waje enso. Enne minim say we parliament eden sem ekokotrol o colleague parliamentarians enim edikan yen hyase free wa enra video a ekọ viral ye hu say sojafoɔ bi ate agu kroma omobo enkofo me bacho eden na mo hu efa saa nsem ekọ so ewo wa no ehu what actually happened.
I knew they are unfortunate, very unfortunate, and an unprofessional behavior that was exhibited by a group of soldiers. Now, on names, they now happened in the 70s and 80s, even 90s in Achom, and they decided to do that. But they are acting swiftly. And no, I'm here, no, I'm fair. Military high command and tax the army commander to immediately go to war and see the paramount chief in Crawford or Omowa, including all the opinion leaders and the affected people. It was clear to us, both at the MOD level and the Ghana Armed Forces level, the papa. We needed to quickly go and apologize to the people and let them say because they are very cooperative with the armed forces in terms of the fight against terrorism, all the things that are there. It's not to say there are no little issues. There are some little underlying issues. It can bring problems like this, but that is not an excuse. Say Obiba far the law into his hands and start beating people in town because they are all uniform. That's not how to go. Our armed forces know they are very disciplined. That is very, very difficult to even imagine. Say it's soldier for more Bema camp. For some reason we just go into Accra and start beating people. It's very, very difficult to do that without the authority of the minister, the chief of defense staff, the commanders, or the regional minister, or be a more authority and mobilize yourself to town to do that. That's not something that we will accept. And we'll get to the bottom of that. In team, a SETI committee to quickly get to the bottom of it and look at everything that is involved in it and give me recommendations. Chief of Army Staff or Mami initial recommendation until Monday we'll take those steps. And then as we'll do, I want to assure the public, say, public what will enable us to put in public, we'll quickly put it in public. Maybe for some security reasons, if there are some issues, we'll deal with it internally. But internal disciplinary measures have already started. And no, I'm a regional minister, and we talked about it. We agreed for him to take certain steps. And to say the why is calm. And we have agreed, said we should ensure that such a thing never happens. Again, they are happy view. We are going to immediately do their best across all the garrisons of the Ghana Armed Forces to retreat to the troops, the standing, the moral standing in society. The way the society holds them in high esteem to ensure that uniform. It is incumbent on you to ensure that you represent the country. It's incumbent for you to ensure that you carry that moral respect. People have been in the army before you, and people will come after you. It is up to you, the individual. So uniform, you will behave in a way that respect will remain when you are not there. We'll begin to get some of these things into them and begin to do. But I can assure you, armed forces are very, very disciplined. This is a one-off. There have been incidents of issues here and there.
Honorable, menya feedback say nkofo so omo nte won papa nti anka mawano so kakra mai why be pa cho
me that you see problem I ba one start investigation into the issues masuma the chief of army staff, chief of army staff, army commander, Ankasa. It is say, oh, why yet meeting be why share troops, why share one nanny, the elders and the opinion leaders. They have apologized to them. Say their custom is a one-off. It's unfortunate. Now it is something that the troops want the forgiveness. The young soldiers, they want forgiveness, and it is something that will never happen again because there are little problems obviously between the troops and the people. Some of them because of lack of accommodation, more into little issues that are there. But and yes, our issues no na what happened and for it to have happened is not an excuse at all. Me see, so our shares our uniform. Say, oh yes, so our shares our uniform. No, we should remember that people wore that uniform, and people will wear the uniform after you. But the respect that the Ghana Armed Forces more in society, the reverence are yet the more. The fact that you see a soldier and give him that respect, you let him do things even before you know. Yes, stress say, they should help us and help the people of Ghana to continue to give them that kind of respect. It's not to say there will not be little misunderstanding. Even your teeth and your tongue, once in a while they have some misunderstanding, but it is the way will go about our issues that will determine how to go. But at the ministry and Ghana Armed Forces level, GAF level, you have started disciplinary measures against them. We have identified all the boys who did that. We have identified the degree of involvement, and very soon we'll start rolling out the punishment for whoever is involved. And we'll make it public. We want to send signals to say, you cannot disrespect your commanders. Neither can you be an indisciplined person when you are in the Ghana Armed Forces. Ghana Force. We don't want a repeat of it anywhere at any time at all. It is a one-off. Before, maybe in the 70s and then maybe 80s, that kind of thing used to happen regularly. But the sort of democracy you want to see here, there is responsibility on all of us. Say, so gradually we'll get there. There are issues that we want to begin to roll out. One of which is to, as much as possible, ensure that the visibility of the armed forces is not much as compared to the time before. And we begin to see that most people don't see the soldiers any longer. We are beginning to withdraw them one by one. They will come as and when they are needed to assist the civil police, but for the foreseeable future, a lot of training, prepare for war, defend us, quell conflicts, quell tribal issues, bring peace when there's a need, and act in a professional manner.
It was the next question I'm about. But before that, no, Mami Musa Weyo, more preliminary investigations am I, were these recruits and also guys in the force
soldiers. They are not recruits. They are actual soldiers. They are all soldiers.
Oh, okay. It is the narrative say omu ba ku phone na yeraye and ema omu koye di omu ye. Is that true?
The initial finding no I am passe it triggered what happened yesterday. But it's clear say a phone alone cannot give the issue for people to go to town in a simultaneous manner like this without the commanders thing. But there is a trigger. It triggered what triggered yesterday was the purported assault of a soldier. And they took his phone, at knife point and beat him up and blah blah stuff. But when you now trigger, it's not an excuse. Not an excuse at all. There are some issues which we investigate and come to the bottom line and resolve them very very quickly. But this was just the trigger.
Okay, it is now more identify or more, and then the necessary punishment would kick in. Punishment. Form no better than
a new dear report number. I've had a preliminary investigation with the chief of army staff who is becoming in the moment back to Accra. He will report to the CDS who will eventually report to me and will sit down to analyze the issue. For me to put out, say, Mr. Ghana for they will hear exactly what will happen. That I can promise.
Okay, and from identification, how many soldiers are involved? Nipa be saying.
Oh, there are there are different levels of involvement. Different levels. Immediate involvement, also. Then as we graduate, there are different levels of involvement of different persons. But if you talk of the whole chain, also, there are many soldiers. I don't want to put out some of these things. The fear and panic, and yet idea I want to add to it. We rather want to bring the matters down to the ground and assure the people of Ghana that the air course war one within 1 hour we managed to resolve the matter, and we went ahead to apologize to the people in the evening by FM, and we are today the chief of army staff was there to do the same, and we'll continue to do that. We just want to ensure that we have a very peaceful atmosphere for both the soldiers and the civilians. So 3 days, if you go to one and see that people are going about their duty, doing their work. So, and you didn't hear say and there was a problem. You may not know say there's a problem, but we want to bring that kind of trust. The next stage is to bring that kind of trust back between the civilians and the soldiers. So I don't want to put those kind of figures out. And yeah, I did about Ghana.
The other thing, and I think you've alluded to that already, about how any Yehu police for Krum do they are all over the place. More like what can you more here to withdraw them back to the barracks now, or why you training are prepared for war to defend us and all of that. Practically, and now say okay, the question will be say what has accounted for that? I didn't soldier for one Krum be brace. I
guess I saw your phone walk Krum be I saw your phone have always been in town. From time immemorial, only a police phone, other security forces have over 23 combined things. They have always been in town and doing their work, especially in the night. Operation Calm Life and Nibibia. Operation Calm Life is to be able to fight armed robberies and to do that kind of stuff and those kind of things. They have always been there. But of course, as we move and we re-equip the police to be able to do the work, the aim is to reach a stage where other countries are, where soldiers only come in as the last resort. Not when maybe there's an attack, they will call soldiers as the first point of call to come and resolve matters. That's where we are gradually getting to. That's what I said. So we are working to get to that stage. But we are if you talk of the numbers of soldiers, workroom and outside the barracks. In real sense, they've reduced. Those who are in town doing their work, different things, Operation Citadel, Operation Ahonjo, Operation Gong, Operation Calm Life, Operation Vanguard, the numbers have reduced. The numbers have reduced. For example, Operation Gongo, the numbers are now Operation Gongo, reduce. Operation Sit Down and Look, reduce. Operation Hot, 1. Reduce. It's just Operation Hall 2 that we have been using them, but it is just 3 days and they come back to the barracks. Operation Ahonjo will reduce the numbers. Operation Motherland, the numbers of soldiers are cut down. Operation Conquer is more north because of terrorist attacking numbers across through. But cumulatively, the numbers of soldiers are operations in 8 of civil police are baffled. It's come down. It's not gone up.
The military over the past 1 week have been in the news for all the wrong reasons because of the AC where Jura and I've read a story
incident
anyway in the last 1 week. That's the point I made. I read a story it was citynewsroom.com and Ashanti regional minister is reported to have said he had intelligence said the police station at Ejura would be bent down and no afraid or requested say open soldier for Ejura. Do you have that information as well?
Deployment of soldiers and yet from Accra only. The regional coordinating council more to me say a place is burning and I said the presence of soldiers is needed urgently. They can deploy the soldiers and inform us in Accra. That has always been the practice for a very long time. Yes, one day you will have the country burning in some part if you want to always take only instruction from Accra. But and when I set a 3-man investigation to investigate all the things that have come. so many allegations. We see way. But I have no doubt to disbelieve the chairman of the Regional Security Council. I have no doubt to disbelieve him. But I want the investigation to establish all the things. What has happened, whether they've been a protected attack on the police station before, and I said they've not been, and whether there was another planned attack at the police station before or they've not been. All this will come out when the investigation has finished its report, and then we'll get a way forward. But it's very unfortunate. At no circumstances should we have loss of lives. It should never happen again. We should ensure that never happened. That is my mandate, especially if the soldiers are involved. And we've started getting the commanders to do their best with them. The GOCs, the General Officer Commanding, will all do GOCs and meet them. And then now thereby in war, we will make sure all the areas, those kind of debates are there. And we reiterate what they have to do, even when they are called upon. You cannot stop calling the soldiers to help. Clean the crowd, the soldiers were there to assist. When there are armed robbery cases, you will call the soldiers to assist. When there are issues of violence that has gone out to the police hands, you have fresh soldiers to assist. But it is the response of the soldiers should be very professional. That's what we want to imbibe in the soldiers. Even though they've gotten the training, but we want to ensure that we'll keep reminding them every opportunity that we get. You have to be very, very professional. At no point should anybody lose his life, including that of the soldier. And we want to ensure that's the. But it's also to plead with the people of Ghana. This seemingly emerging trend of standing up to security people, and yet idea we should encourage as a country. Mr. Fancy the Greater Accra. What happened where they had to beat up some soldiers and strip them when they knew they were soldiers? Same thing, they going to attack police. Same thing where you in Ghana for. So it is not something that is very healthy. If you try that in some countries, even big countries, big democracies, you may regret your action. So I want to pray, we also, the media, mainstream media, we should take it as an agenda to see what we can do with the youth of Ghana in particular. If I'm involved in whether lawful and unlawful behavior, and I see security, the first thing is to take a back seat. That's what I will do. Me, Dominic Nito, even as minister, I'll take a back seat and allow them to do their work. And then after that, I'll have my right to say, dry and answer the beer. You have your right to demonstrate. But what I will not do is to carry a cutlass or a stick or anything. Me, be that. And I want to pray, what demonstration now? If anybody tells you, don't do it. A stick, don't do it. Go and take a gun. Just go on your demonstration, which is your right. The Constitution guarantees. Nobody should be able to. In fact, you are supposed to be given security to be able to demonstrate. The duty of the state to provide you security. So then when you are demonstrating, nobody can beat you, nobody can do anything. It's your right. But I pray, don't stand up to the security. And we must also find a way of educating our youth. Standing up to the security, whether we are soldiers for police or prisons or fire service or immigration, and you're there about Ghana going forward. So it's a balancing act. A balancing act, and we'll see what we can do. But it's an unfortunate thing, and the military has apologized for the one incident. I have also apologized for the one incident, and we'll see what happened. Let the incident come out, and then if we are wrong, we'll punish the people involved and we'll apologize to the people. But my condolences to the people who lost their lives in I don't think that the president or any of us is happy about. I don't think we are not happy about what has happened. It should never have happened, and we pray that as we move forward as a country, we don't see those kind of things.
How would you react, Honorable, to Omo Ebeka said, Techiman South happened, no one was punished. When some military people entered parliament, no one was punished. Ejura was definitely going to happen again because soldier phone who say obi yene ya anyane hwea. What will stop them from doing it again? And then abeka obi obejoin sir. As we sit and as me was to say, the police for Uma they haven't concluded their report with Techiman investigation. Meaning say IG and Katayin the last time he briefed us
the council say, National Security Council say he's almost concluded, but he hasn't concluded his investigation. If you don't conclude the investigation, you might not be able to punish anybody when you haven't found the person guilty. Yes, strike Ghana for. Nobody is sweeping anything under the carpet. From Techiman to Dudu, I know some people are in court over Dudu. I know say Takwa now all the hotspots that happen, all the investigations, once they are complete, people will be arrested and people will be punished and people will be charged and people will continue to do their work. So it is not. Security are not trained to say because me kobimbla na bibi anye inti mbakwa tamale akwa yebi. No, security are not trained like that. They are professionals and they know their work. It is not because of that. We especially an unfortunate incident. They themselves are very remorseful about what has happened. They are completely unfortunate. And I don't think that will ever repeat itself.
I'm just saying a story, maybe as Defense Minister, the story says Ejura MC Sally Subamba has been sacked, and a part of measures to calm tensions and avoid further escalation following the killing of protesters Monday. Who was our information, Honorable?
Well, see, he has been done what?
He's been fired. He's been sacked.
Ejura why?
Ejura MCE.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, you don't have that information.
I haven't seen a statement from Eugene and as a president in the Ekosiisen.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay. You.
I can't confirm anything.
Okay. Honorable, you better say, Bibiania. Yebeba na yasia be din komobio. Why?
Yo, me that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Honorable Dominic Nitiwo and Yatin in Kano. Ekosiisen is the higher Asempa 94.7 FM. Ma yenshana fi mo messages and I'm running and we have a lot of interviews to go into. We would want to take all of them one after the other. And sana set kwame boati aba bekan yen hona fi yedi enkomo extensively. We say everything is certain. It's certainly not working under Nanado, but the culture of silence has been institutionalized, and President Kufuor's prophecy has come to pass. Rest in peace, Kaka Macho Mustafa Ewo Lowa Manya Krobo, and Odiwe praying. We say happy to hear that soldiers involved in the brutality at war are going to be punished. Some of the men in uniform should be told that we are practicing absolute democracy and not stratocracy. Such actions make government unpopular. Citizen Francis and Onodiwe Abba. We say, hi Obi. Another hey, was it an unleashment? Hey, okay. Brutalities on innocent Ghanaian citizens on the street of war by the military men in Ghana again. And did I hear the name of Vladimir Chidanso as part of those to probe the Ejura shooting? Mr. President, some of us are not new in Ghana politics and just put a stop to... Oh, really? Papa Bisio. That's not fair. And I don't think it's proper for me to read your message. Unarmed protesters. I doubt if there are unarmed protesters in Ghana. We've all embarked on protest that turned violent. No one knows till date where stones got into our hands. You hurl stones at heavily armed military personnel who have gone on peacekeeping in Middle East, and you say you are unarmed? Okay. Prince Kamal Guma, Edia or Diabre, and no. Let me see. The other messages we have here. We say, good afternoon, Obi. I'm enjoying the show live from London. My regards to Honorable Dr. Dixon Adomakukisi, MP for Anya Soutuom, Master P in London, and on the way I'm praying. This one says, Obi, the Akufo-Addo-led government is delivering on its promises to fix whatever is broken. We as citizens must be reminded and guided by the simple fact that we live in a country where the rule of law is paramount. Be a politician, nurse, teacher, activist, journalist, etc. cannot, and I reiterate, cannot take the law into their own hands and act in defiance. The law will deal ruthlessly with any culprits. Samuel Brian Boabin. Honorable Sokolala enso de ewa ha. Mekan ediamana ba ansana no. Ma yenhwe the atmosphere in war and said the munim no a military high command mpanyifo na call Rafik Salam is joining us from war. Rafik, good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm very terrific.
Fantastic. I hear calm has been restored in Wa. Is that the case?
Yes, calm has returned to Wa. It was uneasy calm that returned to the Wala community after yesterday's alleged callous, heinous crimes that were committed against innocent citizens of the Upper West region.
And do we know the people exactly who were attacked? Have you found any of them?
For now, we don't know the people who are really involved. But listening to the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Thomas Opon-Pepra, he stated categorically that those who are found culpable will be fished out today. And so he's not going to go back to Accra unless the people who were involved, the soldiers who were involved in that sudden act, are fished out. And so as I speak to you now, he's currently at a 10 mechanized battalion barracks, and is there. They are holding a meeting. It's close to the media, and then they are going to definitely face those people who engage in that. But actually, he gave us a hint about the people who were involved in that. He stated that these were people who had just been recruited, and they only came, they passed out, and were posted to work only 4 days. Only 4 days that they came to work, and they allegedly committed that act. So at least there's a caveat as to the people who are involved in that. It says that there are new people who just passed out, and they were posted to work, and they are involved in that act.
Yeah, I was even referring to the civilians who were attacked. Have you found any of them?
The civilians, for now, only one person at the moment that I can tell you that is currently at the Wa Municipal Hospital. But the information that we glean on is telling us that he will be referred to the Upper West Regional Hospital, where they will do surgery on his side. He has developed a fracture on the right side, and so he's going to be moved to the Upper West Regional Hospital. But the Army officer, Major General Opon-Pepra, during his visit, he visited him at the hospital, and then also to apologize to him, he told him that he should at least have a place in his heart to forgive them for that callous act meted out to him. And then he also told him that if he thinks that here he wouldn't be able to get the best of medical care, he will refer him to Accra for him to come for further medical checkup. So, meaning of all the people who were attacked, only one person has been admitted? For now, it's only one person that I'm aware of, and then he was the only person that he visited at the Wa Municipal Hospital. At the Wa Municipal Hospital. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. But did the military high command also visit the paramount chief of Wa? Yeah, he visited. When he arrived at the Wa airport, he quickly moved straight to the Upper West Regional Coordinating Council, where he met the Upper West Regional Minister Hafiz bin Sali, and then after that they rolled out of the office and then went to the forecourt of the One House Palace, where he met the overlord of the Wala traditional area, now Hussein Sidi Philippo IV, and also other opinion leaders from the Wala community. You could talk about the Yerna Alhaji Sungu Mumuni. He was there, and there was also the Upper West Regional Chief Imam, Alhaji Osman Kanehe. He was also there, and other sectional heads from the Wala community. I have seen all the recognized leaders in the Wa municipality. Wa is divided into 12 sects. So in Wa, it's about 12 sects, and all the leadership from all the 12 sects were also represented at that particular meeting. And it was there that he laid out the information and told them that he came to work on two missions. One has to do with to render an unqualified apology to the people for yesterday's incident, and also to assure them that they are going to deal ruthlessly with the people who are involved in that particular act. But he also made one important thing, that the military high command has a lot of reverence for the people of the Upper West region, and he cited that instance even last year. They have to even do their annual retreat at the Cozy Hill Hotel known as Jirapa at Dubai. The whole military high command came to the Upper West region, and so they have built a lot of relationship with the people of the Upper West region, and so they really enjoy the Upper West region. They have committed a lot of resources in the region, and so they were looking for an opportunity time to come out and then also to say thank you to the people only for this unfortunate thing to happen. And so he's saying that they are not going to allow this unfortunate incident to mar the beauty, the relationship, the golden opportunity relationship that they have with the people of the Upper West region. But what he's also saying is that they are also not going to allow the behavior of these miscreants or misguided elements in the service to mar the golden opportunity relationship that they have with the people. And so he assured the Wala chiefs that they are going to do whatever they can to restore the hope and confidence in the people, because he talks about the era of terrorism, which is on the northern part of the country. And so he thinks that for them to fight terrorism, they need community participation, community involvement, and so they need the people. And so you wouldn't want to have a relationship which is mad with the people.
We heard about the trigger, what triggered the whole attack, as being, you know, a reported theft case. Somebody stealing the phone of one of the soldiers. Have you heard that, and how did it happen?
The incident is suspected to have happened somewhere around Wednesday, around 20 hours, that's around 8 p.m., when one commercial tricycle operator is reported to have picked two of the military men to the 10 Mechanized Battalion barracks, and so immediately they alighted. He was moving away, and it was there that one of them suspected to have left his phone on the commercial tricycle. So he quickly called the tricycle operator, but he sped off. And so 8 o'clock, that was Wednesday evening. And so the next day, after about 1:45, and then they came into town unarmed. They came into town without the consent of their leadership or the command. They broke loose, went on the rampage, and anybody that they saw on site, he was mercilessly beaten. And so that was what happened. So they started even beating commercial tricycle operators, and then after that, it moved into the rest of the community.
Have there been any issues between the community, i.e. the people of Wa, and the military in Wa? Any issues, maybe in times past?
There have never been any issue I can talk about, but no, I don't know of any issue regarding that the military has to come in and this way. And so the people, they have a very good relationship with the military, and they cherish it, and so they have lots of respect for them, and that's why the people were even taken up about that incident that occurred. You have military men, they go into town, they even go to Wosim Bay, they wash their cars for them freely. They don't even take anything from them, and so they have a lot of reverence, a lot of respect for them. And so, like the general officer, like the major general said, that they have built a lot of relationship with the people, they have trusted the people, and several programs have been sent to the Upper West region, which the people have gladly embraced. And so they are really surprised about the turn of events.
Rafiq Salam, it's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you very much, boss.
Yes. Rafiq Salam reporting live from Wa and Motin and Kani. Yebefri Wa ako back to Ejura. Unim se suspect police for EPK1 in connection with the murder of Ibrahim Mohammed, popularly known as Kaka Machu. Ena wadi wonkoko pie Asqua District Court. na police for air count in court no they gave that chilling details of how the young man was murdered and ohimi interview akokopie mu e wo court ohimi aba be kan yensa wa ahoma ne so ma yentie no na afi omoyemu nsema police for no edit tuja ohimi akwa aba Ekosiisen so ni great and my main kind for mutie say person who a suspect a police for a far one in connection with the murder of Kaka you don't want to court e was kwa him mother room my ensaka videos no ye show mamo e Facebook live nti oba obehu e na brand in agents ne yasen atwa agents ne so asemo anyways him in the end in same na police for the two court anim
me da say
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Aye kwadu boni adikoto court Abuja for anim aye prosi kwadu boni chief superintendent
Asempa
Kofi
FM.
Blagoji ono so na aye asante mantem ha judicial police officer kan se jupo na nenso mo adikoto ya ne se bosumi insia ne da na to so de no nsia ebra na abo ahimache don kompa mu pepepe we be a friend say Ibrahim Mohammed is half friend say Kaka na wote the motorbike so a kwa abontin na kato na bo amana ewura ni fie kwa no ho a na nipa miensa ekoto ehye no so ade ema enye nkuma na o chese wotie na so kan ye no a o se na ye offensive weapons na won ekitekita won mu a won de egu no so offense dangerous implements won de gu no so ho no ma de di nkan no ba bia na won hwehwe paa ye ni ti fankura no na won de bobo ho no ma opem say oye emre na otopiti can say he became unconscious Saturday a ko mu nyina akire nipa miensa no anya
on Asempa
FM. No ko so abobo no a kopim say wa wan kasa bodwobre na omudi eja ne honum eja ne ye. Enu achi na nipa bi behu no a otam no e de ne call a government hospital. Na enu achi osambo akire say yemfa no ko konfanochi aban ayaresabia. Enti wodin ko du konfanochi aban ayaresabia no. Na wo hwe bra asem si ya ne nansan so pepepe. Ahimache donko ebo pa humiti aduanan na abrantie Ibrahim Mohammed ya
Asempa
FM se kaka betwe ofiri mu ema aposifo ekwache enipa miensen aposifo che wo mu ande odo mu kogina asokwa district court a otemuafo eye her worship etina edwamu se odi sa enipa miensen asem no wọnum ne Fuseni Alasa na Fuseni Alasa oyebucha anaso yobi a wokum enam na afi Ibrahim Isaka etafa ne se nyas ono so apostle chese oton ticket do so miensa Edi Mohammed etafa ne se Chuboros a ono so tonfo anase blacksmith na kwadu de bo wonum se obowadwene pose obaye bone na brekwa no amu so omusan ekodi awuo ya itia oman amamra ya de bo anibone ehobra na kire section 46 of the Criminal Offences Act Act 29 of 1960 and the chief superintendent Kofi Blagoji editor court na enim se nkebe ya court ni nyintum na nipa miensen no a wototo wo manom no onfo mu nkosie aposifo kokomu sebe ya obaboa ama aposifo hwehwemu a woye no timi awie ase anu to temuafo ha worship akua adubo ahen enso gitu mu se nipa miensen onfo mu nkoto aposifo kokomu na somi ye wo ni da etoso aduonu mienu eye kita on sabo somi da etoso aduonu mienu won san be gina court abijafo anim na ontoto wo ma no enti enei no nipa miensen nyina no nya dia court mpo etie wo mu anosem ano di sem se bia obeji atumu se bi odi for anase we ni for no e kan se o mu plea no ene de court no antiki no ho nemum no waye ne se onfa wo mu nkusie process for hukum na bosumi de to so di no mienu no won san be gina court abejafo enim dio to be sa na de see court no
and police for no so are clear in their mind say suspect me and saying omo an di saa nyamra nsem no
Ekosiisen on Asempa
no currently
FM.
Chief Superintendent Kofi Blagoji I can say apostle person o yen hwehwemu fiko pa o yen hwehwemu no kosi ase the same ti say nipa fufuro bi eka ho a o hwe anim say wo do mu nyina ba begina aseni anim na wadi o masem wanka anti so da say nipa miensen nko na omokoye saa na wansa nkan so say ebi nipa na na say num na koye saa na mum de o kan say apostle ebi so wo yen hwehwemu say nipa bi a wo mu ewo twaka wa asem no mu no wɔde mba begina aseni bia na court abegyafo adi wɔ mo asɛm na ɛne ankasa no aprosifo hɛ court hɔ no mu a kasa bia na abusuafo na na sɛ nipa miensa abusuafo mpo anim sɛ wɔn ba court ɛsan sɛ nka asɛm a ɛti nipa miensa na ɛde wɔn abegyina asɛm ne bia no ka wɔbɛhu sɛ ɛdɔm paa na bɛba court hɔ nanso ɛnɛ court hɔ ne hɔ yɛ hwee nipa na ɛwɔ dan mu hɔ no yɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ɛne ɛyɛ aprosifo a na ye wo ho ana afi court adwumafo a na wo nso wo ho enti sɛdeɛ nka asɛm bi sisi a betumi atwetwe dɔm pa frɛfrɛ dɔm akɔ asɛm ni bia no ɛnɛ asokwa district court ne deɛ na enti saa
na me pacho wo yenim sɛ abranteɛ kaka macho ninua panyin so police for epeke ne up na ɔkanipa miensan yi ho
no kredie court nkrata a wɔde bɛto dware deɛ yankyerɛ sɛ wei ɛyɛ kaka metro ne nua anaasɛ ne busuani ɛwɔ mu nanso mebrɛbrɛ maso aseɛ no deɛ meteɛ no sɛ nipa a na ɔtɔ so mmienu ɔbɔɔ no kwadu Ibrahim Isaka a yɛtaa fɛ ne sɛ ɛnya ase no ɔno ne kaka metro ne nua ankasa a ɛnɛ yɛde ne bɛgyina kɔɔta badwafoɔ anim nanso wei deɛ ɛyɛ mmɛmɛ nhwehwɛmu kakra ama yɛ na mmom kɔɔto nkrataa mu deɛ yankyerɛ sɛ nipa miensa no wei asomasi be anaasɛ ɔbɛntin wei ɛyɛ kaka metro ne nua ne wɔfa anaasɛ ebi a ne busuani biara ɛsiane sɛ mmerɛ mu deɛ yɛde obi bɛgyina hɔ a deɛ di nkae no deɛ ɛhwɛ no sɛ nipa no sɛ bɔne no wayɛ a ɛbɛka no sɛ bɔne a wayɛ no ɛnni kala anaasɛ ahosuo ɛna ɛnni abusuasɛm wɔ hɔ nom enti ebi a berɛ kɔ anim yi no ɛna apolisifoɔ de bɛhyɛ wɔn mu ama ne bɔ mu anaasɛ kɔadubɔ no mu ameɛhu sɛ ebi a ɔyɛ ne nua anaasɛ ɔnyɛ ne nua ne nyinaa no gye sɛ ɛbɛpie wɔ kɔɔtɔ.
Oh, okay and now say ɔmo kyerɛ ha wakaka ewu yɛ no ɛyɛ ahomakye 1:30 am ɛna ɔmo kɔto hyɛ ne so no
ɛbɛyɛ sɛ ahomakye
Ekosiisen
on
on Asempa FM.
1:30 am na mmom owu ankasa 1:40 am ɛwɔ kɔmfanɔkye aban ayaresabea sɛdeɛ court no ɛde to gya no na weewu hwɛ a akɔyɛ sɛ ɛkwae a ɛbɛɛ di nkan ni a yɛte aseɛ na yɛhu ahomete wu a abɛɛma ɛkaka ɛkwae ɔfa so de wuyɛ titiriw sɛ apolisifoɔ kan sɛ ɔyɛ duru ne fie na wɔte motorbike soɔ na nipa ekutakuta ɛnoɔma a ɛɛhu na wɔn de gu no so ɔbɔ ne ti a na nyɛ kumaa mpo no wɔda hɔ a wayɛ mmerɛ a wɔtɔ piti no a wɔntumi nkasa mpo no wɔn mu anyae wɔn kɔɔ so a de bɔbɔɔ no a nkɔfam sɛ wɔn mbɔ dwobrɛ wɔn dwane gyaa ne hɔnom wei yɛ deɛ ka no sɛ chili account a ɛnɛ ɛbɛpie wɔ kɔɔto fi sɛ wei ne bere di nkae koraa yɛase kwae a ɔfaa so ɛwuyɛ ɛwɔ asɛmnibea ɛhɔ paa.
Oh, okay. Yo, Ohimen, wait there, ma. You're nasi. Bibiani and you almost say next court date near 25th July.
Paper 22nd July.
22nd July. Oh, okay. Okay. Yo, Mate. Enti Bibiani, I best never be din komobio. Why?
Yo, Minya.
Meda sepa. Nyamisha. Ohimen Teria reporting live from Kumasi Asqua District Court and 3 suspects are police for picking one what they want a coy and we would see how this case and so would pan out and especially police investigations no say bit to me I'm on my sign up pick some other suspects and so you better say the neoma ABC Acco but this is definitely a huge step. Let's see how it goes coupled with the committee so a minister they put it together and so I started one with Juma and we would see. But we say see how people are disrespectful to our policemen and when they attack back they complain. Godfred Adoa our Bronx and he comes with a video. Alhaji Hamza our pig farmer say Obi it is time our military is called to order. The brutalities of the military against the citizens is just becoming one too many. And the earlier something is done, the better. The military keep on doing this simply because they always go unpunished. What has happened to those military men who invaded Parliament House, blah, blah, blah. And the defense minister said the investigations have not yet been concluded. And would follow up as and when those investigations are concluded. So when I hear people say unarmed protesters, I ask myself, are we really serious, or some live in a different Ghana? You see protesters throwing stones, sticks, holding machetes, chasing police cars and daring the military, and we turn a blind eye to it. Why can't people be bold and condemn such act, but encourage them rather and always fault our security services? One day they will refuse to respond to reinforcement calls, and the consequences, we all will witness it. What Sami Jemfi and the NDC did yesterday was a shame. And okay, Nana and Sao Bofo, and on the way are praying. Let me see the other ones we have here. Abdul Karim. Good afternoon, Obi. The Upper West region has been the most peaceful region in the country. You hardly hear tribal conflict, youth disturbances. The region has given the military the sound mind to concentrate and do their work. The military got it wrong yesterday. Regards to Honorable Albert Ameyao, the people's messenger. Okay, let me welcome my very good friend and colleague, Seth Kwame Boateng. But before that, Seth, akwaba na pomwe. Koye.
Koye meeting me kakra, but em se me kasa kra wote. But ebre doso.
Yeah, I can see that. Recently now, who follow up on data be from the police on road accidents near the improvement kakraba.
Mean improvement bia my because data bia se na major police mortuary.
Yes.
From 2020. Ebepem ene nipa kabo momo. Like a dossier.
Wow.
A dossier.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. A dossier. Ning na ka next documentary na me. Yeah, nti we especially when put enkora. Enkora momo free mo. Yadomo call police hospital mortuary. Omo data ne crime no.
Wow.
Asempa FM.
1 year old in
1 year old.
1 year old.
Carbona
Maneu.
Hey.
Because last time me a story be me call Kuferdia, mammy be a much was sorry cinema na or sorry and a bad sorry. And to all rad them I could find to my ba. I bet churn a banner or by our friend banner no. Sir Cabisi Fiena, a Fianim, a Quana Coshasi, and a driver in Sutukano.
Ekosiisen Asempa.
Nempesime ho bi awie. Na akra ne t-shirt tie na se.
Jesus Christ. Wow. And I did back where say you move be now watch, especially I won't call anket one. Ube two kai advisable say
Obeshe
yeah. And who say Obi now it's a sad story. But my meaning now or say to Ajeman D who only a crunty hini or what trade.
Hey, me offer.
Trade set Kwame Boateng chrome. Nana Humanatico. Let's work the lines and get him back. Now, you know, in the encomo. In him said, trade the minds when ya trade the chrono. As he and cut trade the mind. Trade the chrono. Any or hini mammy and us or buy him.
Or hini mammy, on and your hima.
Oh, okay.
To hima nankasa ena one baby kono. Ena a current trader hineno ne mame eno no.
Wow.
Na ye this weekend di mse kusiada na yede na etumpem na adwada ma ye na yie na ebinada ma penekrabe. Yeah.
Wow. And it trader chrono enya ye and a ye kese pa because oba hima enya ni baby kodi and say asem kese and we'll see. But there is some good news and so was here my chief for ete or more aboyen on this Ekosiisen impact project and there's something about what yenu aketwane ne mame enka
Yankopon momo ho ye a mo twen say ombe no the next surgery no.
Okay.
Omo hwe say ni hemoglobin ni beba stroke kakra ni moja ni beba stroke kakra no matimi na ko theater aye ma Yankopon momo ho ye bibia you okay. Sika ya adie sika ya adie now you are na me say there serious about on anim and said there or more appreciate there etie for ye na ye da etie for ase because aside as kind of so far Yama hospital no 35,000 and ma me so far Yama 5,000 and Cecilia make us say me ha many me busa accounts for no your best 70,000 and that ho
wow
yes
wow
and that ho Cecilia ti there etie for timi ayama ye no nyankopon hira mo pa nyankopon dom trade hene enso de ne ho abagim o hwe ba bia e betimi anya ama aye mami ama na di ni container na ye pe no mask for still ye twemo ya body no enti omonka
na mask for no mon responded to you
I'm responding me busa mo si o on be get back to us enti container na de emesrew wo container wo ba bia 20 footer wo de facha ye na ye fanya de ye ya trolley common mask for some mo ye enti omonka enti ohine na je atum so be ma obepe ba bia mama me di container BBCAC and now your concern say one chair assassin ye betimi di sisi bia ma won no wo share ye boso ba me bi ye kwa yi no ohima yi no na ya share boso e ba on be kire ba bia on di assassin no ama ye yeah
wow enti trade hene ene ni mpanyefo yedamase papa ye hwe se nyame eye adoma yebenya trade kronti hene no wa homa ne so bio yeguso try se ye nsabeka no na yenya no a what it means this is omo kire asase na immediately engineers ne ade be
they on standby enti me hwe kwan se nya adoma ye juwada eye engineers ne be hia me wo trade na yi na ya kohwe asase na chese ya bibia sigidi said ye share etie bono ye hwe kwan se nyame ye adoma na ankofo kusu supply niema na ye behia na ye hwe se 2 months ye hwe se nka ye be small boy Moses a free hospital no
na omo kofie
fufuro mu de sie no so no na me GAT for the because nanom bekai within 30 minutes na motimi asa 20,000 dia ye hwe kwan se obi be do me cement say the sikai no obi be do blocks no obi a promise ye bi obi ye hwe se obi be ba be chi bi aka ho iron rods enime obi so ye di sidan ye enti ye hwe kwan se nyankopon beka obi akoma na yeda se bi mi ebio sesa na eka no yada se de na chese ebi ensamre bi ti de tie no
we are so grateful to mo aboayen. Every little contribution counts and we are extremely grateful and the best frame say that's so kawa koma now person will send this ika eba momo number no is still very very active what the usika ne faso ebran yen sabeka. Let's all push this Ekosiisen impact project. More do Ekosiisen dwumadie na mwaka esisudua se mo beboa yen awo bibia de ba beto manim no yesremo mo nkoso ana mo moa yen na neoma ntimi going the self beside the yen official momo number ye use no e de atuja na wo moa bia fafa so ebra yen se eye neoma nso na wo na opese
cement iron road so me number 0243 149 169 0243 149 169 bibia pese ode ema ye bia no ode frey bibia wo bia no e be hwe kwan a yensa be fa so aka na ye de akoye ade amobua yi ama ye ama yenwe ho ahare ne kakrai.
Very, very important. And some number now is the Momo number you use for this particular project. Registered name near Seth Kwame Boateng. Intimation and so. Now, you know, intimi emwa. And say, Saka Sassana immediately would start work. Now, afe yashe. Ye wienswa. Ye beye that grand commissioner no. Na ubie timi ehu. Momade boa mode. Momua mode boa ye no di anunsu etumi aye. The Ekosiisen impact project ewo trade for our young brother and ne maame ne nuanom. Number ni bio 0243 149 169 0243 149 169. Registered name said the American Kano Seth
Ekosiisen
Kwame
on Asempa
Boateng enti monhye ne nso ema me. And Obi, good afternoon. Can you help me with Seth's number? I'm in the US and okay, or no say or obi or trade but opese oboa I hear. Enti Seth number near the atujano ubetimi afre, but most importantly, and only a Momo number for this Ekosiisen Impact Project 0243 149 169. Na yenhwe na boa yen na yemmoa yenua ketwa no enso. We should be wrapping up any moment from now, but this one says that God bless Seth Kwame Boateng and the Ekosiisen team. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you, Sir Obama and Ediwe Aba. Also, while I condemn in uncertain terms the shootings at Nigeria, it's also important to caution the youth of this country against physical confrontation with state security. That's also not to suggest the security should shoot to kill hostile protesters. As for the misconduct of the soldiers at war, the least said, the better. On the NDC's intended demo, I am of the considered opinion that the police should allow them to go. After all, keep fit exercise is good for the body, soul and mind, Sir Obama. And talking about the NDC's intended demo, me catch them will say NA police was signed the letter aqua command NDC youth wing, after say NRA NDC national youth leader assign sure letter bio comma police, This is what the police says. And we free police headquarters and Kasa. And this is addressed to the National Youth Organizer, NDC. We refer to your letter dated 30th June 2021 on the above subject matter. Letter na Enra and Pablo Edekoy. Say, the Inspector General of Police respectfully request for a meeting with the leadership of the demonstration today, that NAI say 2nd July 2021 at 4 p.m. In 30 minutes time, meeting no air chas here. Or say at 4 p.m. at the National Police Headquarters Accra for further discussion on security implications and arrangement for the intended demonstration. We look forward to welcoming you for this important meeting. Please accept the compliment of the Inspector General of Police. Signed, Kweku Buedu Pepra, Commissioner of Police, Director General, Operations. And that's the letter from the police. This one says Ekosiisen Impact Project giving great meaning to radio. God bless you mightily. That's from lawyer Samson Ladi Anyanene. Lawyer, thank you so much. We are grateful for this. This one says, Obi, good afternoon. Ask Seth if he doesn't think it's high time the government declared road accident as a pandemic to warrant some emergency executive actions. David in Texas. David, we've already said that here on this show. It's long overdue, actually. Good afternoon, Obi. Great job by Ekosiisen. I believe that those exuberant military personnel will be dealt with alacrity. Special greetings to the incoming MCE for Ablekuma Central, Frank Akwesi Deborah. The laws in Ghana works. Nana Ekwamwa Boateng and anyway Abba. Let me see. This one says, Seth is heaven sent. I will do the needful in due time. Masa watch it. Samuel Brian Boaben watch it. Usika bebrebe Fabibra. Na she said happy birthday to my sweet love, Susanna Ajewa Aqua. Have a wonderful day from Honorable Asiedu. Okay. We should be ending. Goodfellow Day of Faye. Mensa Aka video. I was say Obi. This is a testimony of Kaka's friend about the incident before his friend's untimely death. Let's hasten slowly to get to the bottom of this crime. Anyways, the video is in Hausa, so kindly get on my hand to interpret for you. Anyways, ma yenshena yemfa NC Papa Maestro aye crado with the rest of sports team. Omode live commentary where you build up to that big game. Switzerland and Spain. What a game that promises to be. And you might want to stay with us. Now, Nkomoa Omode Air Bano. Also, waiting me to say, is Asempa FM, the headquarters of Ghana Sports. And yes, sorry, ma wa fidie no ena he ya ne mfa live commentary no emremo ba Mrs. Christina Afedo, women's organizer for Blekuma West constituency of the NPP. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. This is from Protozoa, the office of the chief of staff. Medid your Sabonsu, on behalf of the production team of Ekosiisen, saying good afternoon. Papa Maestro is up next.
LPG I am from a jar and hotse nanso se ehobeti amawa agi se wo de adi dwuma yi ansa na wo beso wo gya no hwea na hwe se mframaja ho nka biara enje ho se wote mframaja ho pampa na buebue apono ne mpoma no nyina eba ne saa a menso ana menum biara edi nyina mahoden eye adwuma dundum eja biara waso wo ho na frɛ onim
de ka yara beta crop lift bow ai eye foliar fertilizer e what nutrients it is NPK ebi zinc ne boron ya ebuama endobaye su yie
wo betimi di Yara Vita egugu crops ahodo te se tomatoes meko mango ekutu ni cereals so
me wife kura ni mu ya simple Yara Vita wo huna enye ya wo betimi di afra agrochemical foforo e dia boss spray age herbicides any weedicides pe enenka ho wo Yara Vita se be ya fertilizer no kura betimi awura leaves anasan haba no nyina mu amobia ayi na dwuma yie
na menye bia to he
ubenya Yara Vita crop lift bow ewo accredited dealers o Ghana for na nyina dodo afre Yara Ghana 0302 779 854.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is kicking off, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020, it's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new. Oh say Ecobank, ye cruisy. Monsu bet me cruise wo wankasa ukem. Esani Ecobank auto finance package nti. Koyen cardless ahodo PI no won ye adwuma bebia. Yi ka da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Ecobank side nhihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mouse interest rate ani boa from cry, ebe brim weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank and money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da ekeke. Abemu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkura bata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Ehihye kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Ensuo mankwa, ensuo yemkwa. Nom Awake purified drinking water. Abudun swa eye kroji. Ensuo na ma wahode tena ho abribia. Kai se Awake bottle ba ku bia wo beto no. Ye sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
Nkratoi FD ahwehwemagia tumse
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who then yes we you?
Kwame, adan mi wie yo. Aka roofing and a ceiling. Na me contractor non so say. Me fani na enkodan rocksters. Won so wo kromo pa, wo dwen ho sen.
The contractor no nim ne ekọ. Ghana hadie eba no quality metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard and POP ceiling dia. Eye rocksters. Enfie bebre ni na rocksters. Ade roofing sheet papa ne ho akade. Asum Ghana for.
Enka yesi ya no mu die nso ebo.
Eni adufudi achi na nkoto ade bone ne Sundache, Fred 0544 338041. Say your metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard and POP cylinder. Fred Rocksters, no one chawuntum.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new. Oh say Ecobank. Asempa. Monsu bet me cruise wo wankasa ukem. Esani Ecobank auto finance package nti. Koyen cardless ahodo PI no won ye adwuma bebia. Yi ka da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Ecobank side nhihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mouse interest rate ani boa bua from cry, ebe brim when so. Oh, so when your accounts were Ecobank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. Entien so saka no dae keke. Abebwe Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkra bata bebia nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Esi kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Population and housing census.
Ago Ghana Mama 2021 population and housing census brought soon a woman. Yebe kai ubia wo omemu. Yebe se dwediase June 27, 2021. If it's happening, ubia wo omemu anado kopim July 11th no. Yebe kai wo. Na ansa no, onbeko mia kwotwetwa dan ni wonu adan wo wonu no. Said me de chase every June 13th to June 25th.
Census empanyifo beba ofie ni wo bedin kita ho. Ye sure so mo ba. Nyomo ho abotre ne bu ansemfuo bi a wo bebisa wo ewo no krekwan so. Census empanyifo ehya se wo mo fa wo ho asem ento abonten.
Ghana Statistical Service enam sakonyen so. E to wonfo nyanim say mo amadwumadi enim kai say census empanyifo be say COVID-19 ho hyehye no. Omididi nyina so say the Ministry of Health, Public Health, any safety protocols hyehye no. 2021 population and housing census. My encounter.
Population and housing census.
That was so ne macho medi mirror. Ya na udi sa. Hey, na malaria na fahia mutu aware amomoni agisa no.
Adom malakio mesha ewo hoi malaria
Asempa FM.
Ye kwa test e biwo mu pe enyenum adom malakio mixer. Eni gina malaria, body weakness, your tiredness, your shim, ye nyina ho atoye ntam kura. Na adom natural tonic a esisi ha yisu ye.
Adom natural tonic nenso. Ye num to ya ye ntimi nidie. Eno na ya num bi edidi a ye ho tan sa no.
Adom natural tonic. Minya ni na mentimi ni die menum bie bono me taisa mo ho ayefe pa enne ya mepe biato ni nyina apemfo abatan ya wo mo manufo ne kwada woni fie dunsia nka ho e wo pharmacies chemical and herbal shops dodo a ko dependable herbal home Medina New Road Greenhouse anane branch waka so opposite there to International School 024 2223 555
FDA ahwehwe sa ejedi enkrato mu age atum se eye.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita miami kei. Ecobank, me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Oh, say Ecobank, yeah, cruisy.
Once bet me a cruise wanka sa ukebo. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package inti. Kwa yen car dealers ahudu PI no one year juma baby ah. Ye ka da wakuma so. Say a new car, say ye second hand. Why your mouth special discounts. Ecobank sa den shishe pa be bua wetu aka no kanyina. Your mouth interest rate ani bua from cry, ebe brim weni so. Oh, so when your accounts were Ecobank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. Entien so saka no ho dae keke. Abebwe Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkra bata bebia nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Esi kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Wow. Aha Dania brochure.
Global lighting for lights. Any home accessories papa ne ball from Sunu. We're providing lighting solutions for Ghana more than 20 years. We're pay no environment at the sign for fair. Europe Niema, the highest standard in terms of quality. Ceiling lights, outdoor lights, chandeliers, wall lights, compound lights, LED panels, spotlights, braces and surface, switch and sockets, wiring cables, and the Kekahua, electricians, and the contractors at the year one projects no will free global light.
When are your friend ultra modern?
Papa B, street lights nipples now. Water one near ma was sunny amount technical advice and after sales service. Spentex 027 900 3066. Only Tesco Market Div anymore. Oshu Ari. Command phone for 0302 769 382. One in my coffee house in the Div anymore. And the Kumasi 0278 744 886. One in Palace Mall and the Div anymore. Santas runabout.
Global lighting.
And Kania Pahifi. Yara Ghana, ne famu shachirana. Semetimi atomi ametrata. Enem sika me nye free me harvest mu afinti. Yara beta. Papa no.
Mira.
Yes or no.
Afe na ye be yesika for pa.
Yes via. Eja mutiri nko. Ye tidase.
Okuani biada yeso na abemu amamu no. Na me so me den metumi edu sam pempenso we.
Se wote se meka Yara beta crop lift bow.
Ai.
Eye foliar fertilizer. Fertilizer, ewo nutrients. It is NPK, ebi zinc ne boron nom ya ebuama enobaya su yie.
Wobetimi de Yara Vita egugu crops ahodo te say tomatoes, meko, mango, ekutu ni cereals so.
Me wife kura ni mu. Ya simple. Yara Vita wo hu na enye ya. Wobetimi de afra agrochemical foforo e de boss spray. Agi herbicides. Any weedicides pe ena nka ho. Woyɛ Yara Vita. Say de be ya fertilizer no kura betimi awura leaves anasa haba no nyina mu amobia ayi na dwuma yie. Na menye bia to he. Wobenya Yara Vita crop lift bio. Ewo accredited dealers. O Ghana for na nyina. Dodo afre Yara Ghana 0302 779 854.
Very well, Busafo High Asempa 94.7, Samsung Atom 106.3. Yatina continuous coverage of the Euro 2020 games, no, and I now so now for the pre-match kakra. The Aba Ansakra na the first quarter-final game. Me at Switzerland and Spain, a big game by all standard. And you better not fear this game, no, a home come up at the abroad straight up from St. Petersburg, and as I give the bit to me to the referee Michael Oliver, and then Penifar to and Swaba say Umijana game, no, and then first I give no emerald. In fact, this game, no, promises to be very, very exciting. And yet, dear Bakunsem Bemre, yet dear Bakunsem Ebemre. And the Ebedin Comos I give him na Cobstone at Nasi na or the live commentary the amain would media so say to Madre
Amazo
maybe aboko there
and me adum be aboko.
I'm sure say you can't wait for the start of the game.
I can't wait to see team now we the world champions no. So we be kono no be test the mind of the 2012 champions, the 2010 world champions, the 2008 European champions. And I can't wait to see how Luis Enrique about to turn him no about Morata Modon Babejinawo against Zetan Sakiri the boys no. So I think it's going to be an interesting 90 minutes of soccer action.
Of course.
Yes,
of
and me did say team for in so air train to see team no ye world champions and say
and whether so be to me the might of
the Spanish side.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
I know you are not that
exactly. It's going to be 90 minutes of fireworks. And we'll be out here the Swiss team you see say they are full of fireworks. So how many Italy now? Italy for no break your parents or multi break your down.
Yeah.
And so here only the French team now. As at the 81st minute, no more than from 3-1. In fact, this is a team I watch a French team no face when your opportunity. So I'll be converted from the 12 yards. No one may see. And normal circumstances are coaches ni players will disagree and talk say when you're France, ejano. But they held on. Echo down 3-1. Still held on with 9 minutes to go. So it means that more firepower. It means that more the can-do spirit. It means that more the never give up spirit. And this is the team Spanish side never be sharing anymore.
Of course. And then the tail of the tape and also Machikakra, Switzerland, they have scored in their last 7 home matches. And it means that whether they like it or yes, there should be a goal. Be free or more